Hello everyone, I'm here to do a presentation about cyberbullying, stalking, and harassment. Cyber stalking, bullying, and harassment are a new digital age phenomenon, mainly associated with the use of social media. The relegation of our youth and their social interactions to these many digital platforms has led to this new age form of peer harassment. I remember the Debo days when, if needed be, you could take another route or change your routine to avoid a person you may have some problems with. In this new era, youths are tethered to their smart devices, essentially taking the potential bully with them everywhere they go. I have so many examples of this from my professional life, but one that truly resonates with me is one I recently witnessed via a TV show that I love and hate called The First 48. The notorious Pork and Bean Project's continuous war between parallel streets 12th Court and 13th Ave had a beef turned fatal due to Facebook threats exchanged between two young men who lived a total of one block from one another. The two young men exchanged rap diss records where threats were made, and then exchanged corresponding Facebook threats. The young man from 12th Court reached out through neutral parties to try and end the beef, but the young man from 13th Ave vowed to make good on his threats. He continued to cyberstalk the young man, sending a laundry list of credible threats associated with the 12th Court's young man's daily whereabouts and routine. He eventually caught the young man catching public transportation, the jitney bus, he and his cousin, and he shot both of them, but only killing the intended target. The 13th Ave young man continued to cyberstalk and threaten the surviving cousin to the point of paralyzing fear. The young man who was murdered, his cousin refused to cooperate with law enforcement due to a real, pending, and credible threat of violence from the young man and his associated group of friends. Now, there is no individual current law against cyberbullying particularly, but there is legislation created to combat cyber stalking. 18 U.S. Code 2261A, stalking with the intent to kill, injure, harass, intimidate, or place under surveillance with the intent to kill, injure, harass, or intimidate another person, and doing or because of such travel or presence engages in contact that places that person in reasonable fear of death or serious bodily injury. In the Pork and Beans case, the stalker utilized social media to stalk and intimidate his victim, and may have even utilized his digital location pin to pinpoint the location for his kill. Knowing how close in proximity the killer was, compounded by the constant Facebook daily reminders, I am sure this whole event caused some serious emotional distress for the surviving cousin. But the need for law enforcement to have cooperation and the back and forth threats between both parties, I'm sure local law enforcement would not know which threat to take more serious in order to activate precautionary actions. Many cyberbullying stalking cases fall through the cracks for that reason. How can law enforcement know which threat was most credible? Many times these social media beefs are very superficial and could potentially be handled in the traditional way, by bringing the parties together with mediation, maybe involving both parties' parents or school staff or anyone that had the respect of the groups. How does one know which one of these adolescent beefs could potentially turn deadly? My suggestion is to take them all as serious and deadly, credible threats. Let's become parents again. Let's limit the use of these devices, control what we can control with their youth, with their uses, with our young, and immediately address any concerns brought to us by our children. Let's be their protectors, and let's teach them what they should know to be true and divine human beings. Thank you.